Headlines of this bulletin. The National Online Meeting on the socio-economic situation in the first quarter, the implementation of the program of recovering and developing socio-economy, solutions of accelerating the progress of allocation, disbursement of public investment capital in 2022. The conference entitled Creative Renovation and Development of Digital Human Resource in Mekong region. Leaders of Cần Thơ City take preparation for the inauguration of Hùng King's Temple. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News today. On April 5th morning, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính presided over the National Online Meeting on the socio-economic situation in the first quarter, the implementation of the program of recovering and developing socio-economy, solutions of accelerating the progress of allocation, disbursement of public investment capital in 2022, the implementation of the nation's important traffic projects in century-run branches and cities. The socio-economic situation in the first months of the year recorded many active results. The economy continues recovering in the guidelines of safe, flexible adaptation and effective control of the COVID-19 epidemic. The economy grew at a fast speed. The gross domestic product was estimated at an increase of over 5% against the same period. The average consumption index in the first quarter increased by nearly 2% against the same period. Budget collection in March reached nearly 33%, up by nearly 8%. Exports in March increased by more than 45% against the previous month and by nearly 13% against the same period. The foreign direct investment is up by nearly 8%. Business production operation is expanded. Social-cultural fields were concerned. Almost ministries and offices enacted action programs, plans, and organized execution of the governmental resolution number 11 on the program of rebounding and developing the social economy and National Assembly resolution number 42 on fiscal and monetary policies in support of the program. However, execution progress was slow and could leave impacts on the efficiency of the program. In late March, more than 466,000 billion Vietnam dong worth of capital was disbursed, representing nearly 12% of the plan set by the government. On April 5th morning in Sóc Trăng Province, the National Commission for Minority and Sóc Trăng Province People's Committee jointly held the workshop entitled Publicizing the Execution of the National Program of Developing Social Economy in Regions of Ethnic Minority and Highlands in 2021-2025 phase in Mekong region. Politburo member Standing Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh chaired the workshop. Politburo member National Assembly Standing Vice Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn attended and delivered the opening speech. In his opening remark, National Assembly Standing Vice Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn asserted that minority affairs are the sustaining continuous execution progress and need the participation of sectors at all levels and the whole political system. Above all, the responsibility of party committees, authorities, fatherland funds at all levels to unceasingly improve people's material and spiritual life. Participants focused on discussing tasks and solutions of programs, defined special solutions in executing the program in 2021-2025, and built up execution and supervision plans. The Planning and Investment Ministry and the U.S. Agency for International Development on April 5th afternoon jointly held the conference entitled Creative Renovation and Development of Digital Human Resource in Mekong region. Attending the conference were Deputy Minister of Planning and Investment Trần Duy Đông, Party Central Member Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lưu Quang Mạnh, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè, and 120 representatives leaders of People's Committees, department sectors, institutes, and universities in Mekong regional branches and cities. In the present context of globalization, international integration, Mekong region has many development opportunities and challenges as well, in which creative renovation and development of the digital human resource are core factors for Mekong region to develop the digital economy. Speeches presented at a conference focused on analyzing mechanisms and policies serving creative renovation associated with the socio-economic development in Vietnam in general and Mekong in particular, assessed the real situation of creative renovation and development of the digital human resource for Mekong region. Cần Thơ City alone has made outstanding progress in the creative renovation activities over the past time, which will serve as an important factor for boosting the creative renovation of Cần Thơ City and Mekong region. At the conference, delegates proposed solutions to develop the mechanism and policies for promoting creative renovation and developing the digital human resource in Mekong regional branches and cities, and developing the knowledge economy. On this occasion, the Planning and Investment Ministry proclaimed and introduced the Mekong Creative Renovation Initiative, which targets to mobilize various sources and support solutions for creative renovation in Mekong region, boost and improve sources for digital transformation and the startup ecological system, building sustainable development on environment and gender equality for Mekong region. Also on April 5th afternoon, State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiếu, and Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường came to check preparation for the inauguration of Hùng King's Temple. As planned, the inauguration of Cần Thơ City Hùng King's Temple takes place at 7:30 p.m. on April 6th evening. The inauguration will be transmitted live on the channel of Vietnam Television, reporting to the city leaders, representatives of the city's Culture, Sports and Tourism departments at large until 3 p.m. on April 5th. The preparation task has been well done, especially the stage and reception of delegates. At this mission, the city leaders directed committee centers and organizing board to pay attention to sanitizing the grounds where the ceremony takes place and the hall, decorated more flowers and arranging maps at the entrance and exit and seats for delegates from the center. State and Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Dương Tấn Hiển and Head of the Publicity Education Board of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm on April 5th evening attended and delivered instruction at the rehearsal of the inauguration of Cần Thơ City's Hùng King's Temple. The program of inaugurating Cần Thơ City Hùng King's Temple is slated to last for 90 minutes and has two parts of rituals and a distinguished acts program entitled The Magnanimity of Lạc Hồng in Thăng Long. Speaking at the rehearsal, State and Vice Chairman Dương Tấn Hiển and Head of the Publicity Education Board Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm highly valued efforts exerted by program producers regardless of uncomfortable weather. Also, they reminded relevant units are paying attention to environmental sanitation, security order assurance, and electric safety. The inauguration of Cần Thơ City Hùng King's Temple takes place on April 6th evening and is transmitted live on VTV1 channel and relayed on the channel of Cần Thơ City radio and television station. Also on April 5th evening, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Thực Hiện attended the rehearsal of the opening and closing programs of the 3rd National Level Amateur Singing Festival and the 9th Southern Forecast Festival 2022. Vice Chairman Nguyễn Thực Hiện highly valued the unity and efforts made by the whole team when noting to prepare backup measures for the live transmitted program. On April 5th morning, the Permanent Board of the People Authority Party Office Block of Cần Thơ City organized the meeting to review tasks in the first quarter, outline tasks for the second quarter of 2022, and perform the personnel task. State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiếu, came to attend and deliver guidance at the meeting. In the first quarter, the party committee of the bloc and its subordinated party committees publicized, penetrated, and stringently carried out guidelines resolution of the central and municipal party committees, presented the 30-year party membership badges in the February 3rd phase for 8 candidates, organized 2 political training courses for party members on probation, excellent youth union members and people, bringing the total number of party members to 6,257, well carried out the mass mobilization and democratic regulation, sped up administrative reform, corruption control, and built strong collaborations. And last but not least, we have the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please log on to our website, kenthtv.vn. And our thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.